What's up, gang? How's it going tonight? What y'all doing? What's up, PM Collector Boy? Deranged Optician. Satellite Loader. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. I'm here. I made it. I'm alive. Been a bit of a rough day. Had a bunch of stuff that needed to be taken care of. Car stuff. Other stuff. I'm tired. It's been a lot today, but good. I'm here. I made it. It's a good night for Fallout 3. Good evening, Zem. Good evening, Justin Brett. Hellbuilding threatened to read my story. You're in God's hands now. I'm sorry, buddy. I fucking hate trains now. Okay. Satellite, when I did Satisfactory, I basically did exactly 2 trains. And they were both optional. Before I did... There was one that was important. Because before I did that one, I basically had, like... I don't remember if it was 4 or 6 belts stacked on top of each other, running, like... more than a mile from, like, it was at the top of a waterfall all the way down this hill down into the desert to move coal. And then I decided to replace it with a train, and that worked fine. It took a while to get it working right, but yeah. Set up a simple test coal transfer and it failed. I think I know why, but can't troubleshoot until later. Yeah. Trains are tough. Anything more complicated than one train on one line is like, it's beyond my ken, frankly. I can't do it. By the end of the playthrough that I beat, I think I had 3 trains running. I think I had the main coal train. I had an expansion for copper because I ran real low late game on copper for, well, you'll get to it. And then I might have had one for uranium, maybe. Quartz? I don't remember now. Keep playing Space Engineers instead. Minecraft train's kind of bloated too. I guess it can't all be Railroad Tycoon too. I'm looking forward to getting to trains in Factorio. Can't wait to see how that treats me. I was just excited to get to a car the other night. That was pretty cool. I want to play Factorio so bad, chat. I've taken to watching videos about Factorio, and I'm mostly watching like modded, like videos about insane Factorio mods or like insane challenges and stuff. So it's not really teaching me a whole lot about useful layouts and techniques and stuff. Oh, that's good. I haven't had a gin lemonade in so long. Oh man, that's the stuff right there. Cannot Factorio is now illegal. See what they took from us, chat? See what these bastards took from us? Listen, the Roundtable is out now and bonuses bundle with Aether and Iron. That's cool. Calling it Factor IO. What's up, Grudfodder? The one episode he got to be kind of cool in. Oh. So yeah. Today was just busy. Today was a lot. I'm gonna give you the schedule reminder and we're gonna... What the hell, man? Now that you mention it, I'm kind of surprised too. I do have that demo for that automation game called Snacktorio, which I've been meaning to play. We might actually get to this Friday. I hope. Anyways, Zem, thank you so much for the 145 stream streak. I very much appreciate it, of course. I want to get to it. I want to get as much Fallout 3 in tonight as possible. I get the impression, correct me if I'm wrong here, chat. Since we're losing a night this week, since I won't be streaming Thursday night, Am I correct in assuming that y'all would like to allow Ocarina of Time to slip into Wednesday's slot? That way we get 2 nights of Fallout 2, 2 nights of Ocarina, and then our variety night on Friday. Is that where the preference is leaning? It does maintain a cosmic balance in all things. Now the bad news is New Legacy of Kain isn't doing so hot. I was looking at it. I think we can finish Fallout 3 if you do it on Wednesday as well. I'm pretty sure we can't. I think you're thinking about just the main plot and not Broken Steel. Because after we finish the main story, we do need to do Broken Steel. That's the whole reason I'm doing the main plot, really. Do I even need to answer? No, you don't. You really, really, really don't. I know that Rule 34 Factorio does exist. Where did we leave off again? We are about to head to Vault 87. And if I remember the way this goes tonight, I won't even finish the main plot tonight. I suppose there's an outside chance that I could, but I don't think I will. So the next night we do Fallout 3, I'll need to finish up the main story and then start Broken Steel. And that is utterly discounting the possibility that I get distracted by anything else. Other vaults, other points of interest, other stuff. Feels bad they fuck up a reboot of a game with the word legacy in the title. Yeah. But yeah, I was actually looking at that because I was looking at the new releases on Steam today. There's quite a few interesting ones. I'm thinking about picking up Grime, because Grime 2 just came out. It's a pretty cool looking Metroidvania. But yeah, I was looking at the new Legacy of Kain, which is a Metroidvania, and apparently people are saying it's a pretty low rent one, and probably his biggest sin is the writing is just not up to snuff in it. And I mean, for a game like Legacy of Kain, the writing is kind of what attracted people there in the first place, so. Get distracted by 106 or 98. Nobody's vault but your own. Lord knows Oddish has never been distracted in a video game before. Legacy of Kain deserves better. It's true. It's true. Legacy of Kain really, really... I mean, it was what? It got 5 games, right? Legacy of Kain Blood Omen, the 2 Soul Reavers, Blood Omen 2, I forget the name of the 5th game, and then it just entered limbo indefinitely, right? Like there was a MOBA, Defiance, thank you. Wasn't there a MOBA for like a hot minute that they tried like a decade or so ago? And now they've got this this Metroidvania that just doesn't seem to have the budget or the chops that it needs to continue a series like that. Also, apparently it's based on a comic book series that people hated. Defiance got a remaster. It's apparently quite good. Well, I'm a bit cursed when it comes to the Legacy of Kain series because I love Blood Omen. Blood Omen was a real fun time. I really enjoyed streaming that, and unfortunately, I can't play Soul Reaver because it makes me sick. The way the camera works in that game makes me super nauseous. Soul Reaver 2 remains the most disappointing sequel I've ever played. Oof. I thought both the Soul Reavers were supposed to be good. Yeah, man, I was amped. I was so excited to play Soul Reaver at long last. Couldn't do it. Made me spewy. So yeah. Anyway, chat, we need to get into it. Schedule reminder. Tonight is Fallout 3. You know, tomorrow night, Ocarina of Time. Let's go ahead and do Ocarina of Time tomorrow night. Split the difference. That way, we got 3 more nights of Fallout 3 next week as we need them. Also, I'll go ahead and mention this because I am going to do this. I'm not actually going to end Fallout 3 of my own accord. After we finish Broken Steel, I will have accomplished what I want to accomplish. But frankly, I'm gonna leave it up to the vote, because it's not like there aren't things to do in Fallout 3 beyond the main plot and the DLC. There's a ton of side quests I never touched. There's all the bobbleheads. There's all the points of interest and stuff. So I assume that even the diehard Fallout 3 murder heads will be ready to move on to something at some point. But I am saying, if y'all want to do particular side quests, yeah, I still got the Krvekna that needs to be mashed up into a pillar. If y'all, you know, if we finish Broken Steel and y'all want to do a dedicated night of side questing or bobblehead hunting or something, we can totally do that. Or this can become a dedicated Fallout 3 channel. I won't discount the possibility. Democracy is a powerful force, chat. Anyway, so, yeah, tomorrow night, and I'll remind people on Discord, tomorrow night, Ocarina of Time. Water Temple. We're doing the Water Temple. I'm pretty sure I know how to get in the Water Temple. I'm pretty sure I know what I overlooked. Thursday has nothing. I'm not streaming on Thursday because I won't be here. Friday, we'll do another indie variety night. And Saturday, more Ocarina of Time. It might... maybe more Water Temple, depending on how bad I am at it. Maybe the temple after the Water Temple. Maybe an entire night of attempts at a boss somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to it. Continues. The Nega Chrono stream, just one game in a series forever. we never actually progress past Fallout. That's another good point, chat. That is actually... Grunt Fodder brings up a very good point. If Fallout 3 never ends, New Vegas can never begin. All right, welcome back to Megaton. We are going. We're going places. We're doing things. We're going to Lamplight Caverns for way into Vault 87. Little Lamplights over here. Vault 87 is over here. Closest locations I have here are either Smith Casey's garage or the Vapple power station. Where are these other spots? Yao Guai tunnels. I want no part of that, thank you. Charnel House, pass. Fort Bannister, Jalbert Brothers Waste Disposal, Everglow National Campground. What an auspicious name for a Fallout game. Yeah, let's jump to the power station. We'll go from there. No boss battles in 2. I love the puzzle bosses at first, unless you want count boring final bow, which you literally cannot lose because you regen. Wow. All right. All right. We're going west. I wonder if Charn is at home in his house. Charon, you mean? I'm sure he's fine. Oh, Charn. It's fine, it's fine. Everything is fine. Not my only complaint overall, felt like a very hollow, vacuum-formed version of the first game. Oh, what the? Alright, so be it. I'm just going to walk towards the place. And if anybody gets in my way, they're getting buckshot to the face. The shape and look was otherwise a thin shell molded around the original. That's interesting, because I feel like I've never heard any really strong opinions about Soul Reaver 2. Actually, now that I think about it, like, when people talk about Legacy of Kain, I feel like they don't really talk about much more than Soul Reaver. Like, I feel... I feel like Soul Reaver is like the important one. This would appear to be nuclear waste. It's a giant ant. Boy, I haven't seen one of them in a while. It's been a minute. How you doing? Are you a bit sturdy? There we go. Let's see what's going on here. Mushrooms at Chernobyl are developing interesting properties. Specifically, they're entirely black and they seem to be absorbing radiation. How interesting. Also vaguely terrifying, but interesting nonetheless. I don't even care about scrap metal anymore. Like, what's the point? Why bother? Pretty good game for the time. Performance to hold up. Why do they ever need another legacy if they already have one? Also, why would anybody ever make bottle cap mines when you can just pick them up wherever you want? I know, I'm getting distracted, chat. I can't help it. This is just the way I am. Yes, I'm wasting shotgun shells on rad roaches. Shit. Now where mushrooms, radiation consuming molds have been known for years. That's pretty cool. Quite a few radiation suits down here, in fact. Can you craft ammo at any point? No. Not in this one. You can in New Vegas. Ooh, a very hard save. Boom! First try. I got 28 bottle caps and some pre-war money for it. Great. Sure, purified water, whatever. DC Journal of Medicine. Okay, that I can actually use. Most of the skill books I can still use. It's just lockpick and science I don't care about anymore. Enough America. I think we can all kind of agree to that, right? Traitors. 2 of 8. Implants. Not implants. Okay, it can't be a Tor's word. Can't be perilous. That's 3. And infamous is the only other word on here. It's infamous. Coming up on level 27. Disengage lock, whatever. So it was a very hard lockpick or an average hack. Come on, whatever. Okay, whatever. We did it. I mean, there might be more stuff in there in the caldera of that place or whatever, but it's... We're on a mission here, chat. We need to get the lamplight. What is that? Oh, it's one of those fuck-ass robots. He starts lobbing missiles at me, so help him God. Are we there yet? Saw a video of a composer reacting to Dragonborn. I wonder if there's any of these reaction video people realize it's the Morrowind theme song. I think we are almost there yet. Rusted, blasted out cars here. Man, the views in this game, I really like the views in this game. I really like how open the Capital Wasteland is.
No more game.
It's all a game to me, champ. Your game is over, though. No continues for you. Well, look at it this way. You tried, and it accomplished nothing for you. That guy has a grenade. I like grenades. Guy also has a grenade. I ain't against no grenades. I have a question, chat, since PM Collector Boy mentioned it. Are there any games that you have played that have, like, unexpectedly moving soundtracks? Like, games where the soundtrack goes just way harder than it has any right to, or just, like, has a particular track that's just, like, it gets you in a way that's kind of out of sync with the rest of the game. There's a whole-ass Deathclaw over there. For me, it's probably the future Anno games. Anno 2070 and Anno, what is it, 2250? The soundtrack in those games just blow me away. There's at least one song in each one that just, like, it's, like, overwhelming to me. That is a lot of shotgun shells. Hollow Knight, Star Control 2. Star Control 2, interesting. Outside of the title screen music for Civ 4, I feel like 4X's don't usually get cited for having amazing music. I think Stellaris has a solid soundtrack. Baba Yetu is an all-time classic. Straight banger. Play games with moving soundtracks like Journey, not sure that's unexpected. I mean, you're welcome to add it to the conversation. I'm not gonna be a stickler about what is or isn't expected. Visit Lamplight Caverns. Oh, there's a person over here.
Hold it right there, lady.
Mayor McCready.
Don't take another step or we'll blow your fucking head off.
Hold on there, I'm a friend.
You're big, and I don't have any big friends. You better just go out the way you came in.
I really need to get a Vault A7. Do you know the way?
You don't want to go there. That's where the monsters are.
Oh, I'll take her to the monsters.
We got pretty good at keeping them out. Probably better than you could do.
What monsters?
The big ones. You know, the ones that sort of look like people, except they're all wrong.
Sounds like super mutants. Do you know the way to get there?
Yeah, I do. But it's through Little Lamplight, and you're not getting into Little Lamplight. Guess you better find some other way, Mungo.
Can I come in?
Hell no! No Mungos allowed!
Ooh, that's a rough speech check. Well, let's give it a shot.
You must think I'm stupid or something.
Hit him
I'm
with
not falling for
Doomblade.
any of your tricks.
I can get you to trust me.
Why should I trust you? I got no reason to. You Mungos are nothing but trouble. I ain't gonna let what happened to Sammy and Squirrel happen to anyone else.
You left an opening, child.
Them and Penny got themselves caught. By Mungos, just like you. Slavers from Paradise Falls. I told them to watch out, but the stupid kids didn't listen.
Tuning in the stream is shaking my head while I do to show I don't approve of video games. This is Disco Elysium conversation. This is the family-friendly version of talking to Kuno. If I go and help Sammy and the others.
You do that? Maybe. If you can bring them back, I might let you in.
Anyway, who is this? What is this place?
This is Little Lamplight. We live here, and we don't need no Mungos messing it up. So just take a hike.
Tell me where Little
Why
Lamplight.
would I tell you anything? God, you're dumb.
Alright, see you around.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Alright, well, I'd kind of hoped that we could have skipped this particular side quest. Alternatively, I'm never gonna turn down an excuse to murder slavers. All right. So we've been to... We've been to Paradise Falls, if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. Boop.
Hold it right there. Nobody's allowed into Paradise Falls except on slaver business. And I get to decide what qualifies as slaver business.
Paradise Falls, what's that?
Are you kidding me? You've never heard of Paradise Falls? What? Are you right out of the vault? Paradise Falls is home to the slavers. Up there, we sell the slaves that we capture out in the wastes. So, unless you're either buying or selling, piss off.
Slaves like people, that's appalling.
Yeah, well, you don't like it? Keep walking. It's that simple. You got something else to say, or did you just come here to preach at me?
I'll let my gun do the preaching.
Then bring it on, Reverend. Look.
Yeah. Real smart, dumbass. Crawl through the Fallout. Yeah, what's up, Chaos? What's up, around the board? Ms. Roy. Hi, everybody. We're about to murder... Well, I guess all the slavers, really. I ain't got time for this shit. Mesmatron manual summary page. Mesmatron power cells. Sure, whatever. Doot, 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 doot. I think I should just kill you, Columbo. Columbo, probably. Manumission at gunpoint. This guy is sturdy. What the fuck? Oh, I just went and hit headshots. Bobblehead here? Cool. Fox key. Okay. What was I doing? I had maxed out, I think I had maxed out big guns. So I think we're doing explosives next, maybe? Yep. Actually, yeah, we should be able to max explosives and medicine and then throw some points into something else. Maybe melee weapons. Is there anything interesting at 27? Figure out how to build all the custom weapons. Don't need that one. Don't need that. Nah. 13 Botter, what do you hate money? Do you know how much money I have? I can't be bothered to sell things in this playthrough. I'm busy. I got shit to do. I'm tempted just to take this because why not? I'm gonna take this because why not? Bottle cap mine, dart. Oh, now I've access to the dart gun. Oh, it's the upgrade versions of all of them too. Huh, there's not actually that many custom weapons in the game, huh? Anyway. What up? Hang on, I'm gonna loot your friends real quick. That guy has a minigun. Alright, well, first of all, let's do a bunch of drugs. I mean, it's not that many drugs, to be fair. I should repair my infiltrator before I left. Womp womp. I guess we could snipe people. Sniping people could be fun. Alright, let's get rid of that guy. And then let's get rid of this guy. If VATS feels like cooperating. Boom! Kaboom! Oh, they're like way back there. Carolina Red. It's taking it a hot minute to do these calculations. That mission is for the first DLC pack in Super Robot War Y. It's funny as Big O and Kamen Rider just turned bad guys for the cops. Also, the Bryger team would just decide we're gonna kill you. I can hear myself gaining lots of karma in the background too. Hang on, somebody's like, whoa, 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 Clover, you need to chill. Well, also you're insanely sturdy. Ever seen the Guns and Attachments Escape from Tarkov? It makes me feel like I'm having a stroke. I don't think I can actually hit this guy, but we're gonna give it a try. 50-50 shot. Goodbye, corpse. Let's try. Oh, there's a person with a fucking shotgun right here. That's what that noise was. She's a follower, so she's tougher. Oh, well. It's a shame it's come to this, then. Is there a particular reason why she's trying to kill the person killing the slavers? Some Stockholm Syndrome going on. She's on their side. Well, it's made some poor decisions in your life. It just really appreciates murder. There's lots of ways to appreciate murder, though. I mean, it doesn't have to be with the slavers. Quit moving. A lot harder to do that when you move. Bob has in Eulogy Jones's place.
Last time I tell you, no more. Please. No. Help! Where?
Right there, buddy. All their corpses are like phasing out of existence. I don't appreciate that. Alright, I see people back there. Would y'all like to get out?
Redbox.
Oh, Miss
This
Jeanette.
place is terrible. Please. You've got to help us.
That's what I'm here for. I'm not gonna tell you to run when you got a bomb collar on.
Whatever.
What? Huh? Me? You're talking to me?
How's this guy's name?
Yes?
Breadbox.
What do you need?
I'm a little out of it.
What? You'll have to speak up.
You alright?
Oh, I don't know. I don't wear a watch. They're pretty rare, you know. Ask someone else. Bye.
Alright, I wish you could pickpocket the explosive collars.
Nobody here anymore.
It should be like a lockpick check, I think.
Where?
What is this guy's deal? Eulogy's pad. This looks like a shotgun style situation. I have to question grabbing an old man as a slave. Alternatively, he might have just been here that long.
Hey everybody, this is Three Dog, your friendly neighborhood disc jockey. What's a disc? Hell if I know, but I'm gonna keep talking. And
What's a disc? Hell if I know.
here's the electrifier. Go hit the
Yeah, cool looking suit. Lockpick check would be a neat mechanic, wouldn't it? There we go. Speech. Was I forget what I was at before I grabbed that. I'm over now, apparently. Oh no, I'm gonna steal from these assholes. I will spare you the long spiel about black and white morality systems in video games, chat. We've been over it so many times at this point. Enormous. 1 of 8. Servants. Could be servants. It's servants. They could contain anything, even karma. Personal restraint systems. Access denied. What do you mean access denied? I'm about to have a real problem with that. Ooh. Oh, dang. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Wait, I'm not actually losing karma for taking these. Well, good. Alright, spiel averted, chat. Stealing from slavers doesn't cost you karma. Nice. Shit, I need to... Wait. It wants me to go in here. Or it wants me to go somewhere in here. Okay, the quest marker's confused. And the black and white morality system like fuck slavers. Well, thank goodness for that. About to get nervous. Alright, there's gotta be some kind of override or something for these things. Slave pens are there. I saw there's another door over here. There's also, what is this? The box. Rory McLaren didn't end so well for you, did it? And that's the toy.
Bronson! Damn it, listen to me. And keep quiet. Man, what a mess. Don't get yourself killed, Mungo. I already shorted out the fence system so our collars won't blow.
Oh!
I bet they won't even notice.
Well, that's convenient.
We're getting out of here.
Oh, okay.
Huh? What?
Bye, kids.
Oh, yeah. Anything for you, Bleak? What do you need?
Hey, what's up?
I guess that means I can tell the others to go ahead and leave. I'm gonna save first, just in case. I just called you Schmitty.
Worried that we're running out of time.
This place is terrible.
Gates over, run for it.
Freedom!
Freedom!
Oh, no problem.
What do you want? Make it quick, you're blocking my view.
What? Gates over, run for it.
Now's our chance. Let's go!
Hey, you want to hear a song? See a dance? Just give me some booze, I'll make it
Horrible,
happen.
horrible freedom.
Ain't had enough to drink, can't go nowheres.
Okay, if you get out, you can have all the booze you want.
Now that sounds like a plan. I'm a run for it.
I'm a run for it.
What? Huh? Ain't got no use for one. Lost most of my hair a long time ago, you see?
Gates open.
What? No, I never said that.
I am a run for it.
Ain't got no...
Alright, bye.
Come back if you need something. Not like I'm going anywhere.
Some people. Anybody else in here? Anybody else? Wow, you had to sleep in here? Jesus Christ. They had one pre-war book, though.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Prisoner of his own mind. Mind is a terrible, terrible thing to lose. Remember to keep tabs on yours, chat. Other room is even worse. You see the conditions that make the kids sleep in. I'm just gonna leave that guy alone. He ain't bothering me. Oh, right. I murdered somebody with a minigun up here. Crap. I like that. Lock and load.
Found
Oh, hey, what's up? I mean, nice. Combat shotgun. Repair my own. My only regret is they have but one life to give for liberty. Nice. This was their armory. Cool. I mean, I think at this point I got better stuff than most of what they had. Whatever. I'm here. I don't have a key. You need a key? Was it somewhere in this guy's jibs? No? Okay. Well, shit. Are you a bad guy? Are you gonna pull a gun on me?
Hey!
Yes, you are. Not the best idea you've ever had. This is a location where you find the terrible shotgun, which is a badass combat shotgun with great stats. Well, he's got the supply key. So if it's in that cabinet, it'll be mine. I can't kill you. I can do all sorts of interesting things. Your bones won't technically kill you. Rounds, caps. Shotgun shell, stim pack. Nope, nothing unique here. Make you pray for the release of death. This is cute. I like that. In a morbid sort of way, chat. Tree of Liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the jibs of slavers and fascists. And boy, is my tree hungry. Was this the way out? Apparently, yes. Oh, are y'all hiding over here? Are you hiding over here?
Thanks for getting us out of there, Mungo. We're gonna head back home now. I'd think twice about coming back here if I were you. These guys aren't going to forget you, you know.
What guys? They're all dead. All of them. Every single one. No exceptions. Anyway. Shotgun is terrible. It invokes terror. That bad guy and Undead Unluck dealt with Andy for a bit, cleanly breaking his bones in ways that could possibly kill you. Also, getting ball of work. Good to see you. Whee. Murdered all the slavers and saved your friends.
Again? I told you to get lost. It's not safe, even for someone as brave as you. There's monsters back there.
What monsters? Yeah, forget it. I got your friends back. Can I come in now?
I guess you're okay after all, Mungo. You can come in, but you better not piss me off.
Worst things powers and regeneration, it's this guy doesn't die.
Happy birthday, Sticky. Sorry I missed your party.
Yeah, me too.
It's
Sorry.
Sticky's birthday. Happy
There's
birthday,
nothing happy
Sticky.
about it. This is the worst day of my life.
It's time to go.
You know the rules.
The rules are stupid.
You're a Mungo now. You gotta leave.
Maybe I can stay just a little longer?
Bye, Sticky.
Yeah. Bye, Sticky. Don't just stand there. Get out of here already.
Little Lamplight's kind of a fucked up
Hey,
place.
So, bro, made an...
Wow, what luck! I'm Sticky. Forget these little kids. I'll take you to Big Town where the Mungos, I mean where the grown-ups live. I'm headed there now.
Looks to me like you want someone to escort you to Big Town.
Nah, I'm a grown-up now. I can handle myself.
You can.
There's no reason to waste your time with the kiddies at Little Lamplight. They'll steal your caps when you aren't looking. So let's go to Big Town. I can show you the way.
I really don't want to do this.
I'm not a baby. I'm a grown-up. That's why I'm going to Big Town, because I'm not a little kid anymore. So you see, I don't need you. Good luck with those kids. You're gonna need it.
I'm a grown-up, chat. I don't need anybody. Where did you have to leave Lamplight based on Sticky's voice? I'm guessing 38. Big Town, I've been there before.
You have? I mean, of course you have. It's an awesome place. Well, enough talking. Let's get a move on. You are taking me to Big Town, right?
I have to go now.
Why won't you just take me to Big Town?
Any good trades today?
Nah. Zip kept asking if I had any Nuka-Cola hidden anywhere, so I told him I kept a 6-pack.
Princess.
What the hell is RJ thinking, letting a damn Mungo like you in here? So who are you working with? Raiders? Slavers? Mutants? Answer up, Mungo.
Mary let me in because I rescued some of your friends.
Oh, you think Sammy and the rest wouldn't have gotten back on their own eventually? I taught them better than that. Well, if you're sticking around, you ought to know that I'm Princess and I call the shots around here. And don't forget it, Mungo.
I'm... Okay.
Well, thank goodness you gave me permission, jerk.
Okay, I can't...
Your magic
I can't take this. We're going to the vault.
Oh, man. And just yesterday,
Bunkers, great
I got
chambers.
him to believe one of the rocks out back granted wishes.
Essentials.
I
Yeah,
guess we
whatever.
made a good team, even when we
Bye.
didn't
I'm
mean
leaving.
You better believe it, sis. Later.
How does Lamplight restock their population? I don't know, actually. And I don't really want to talk to any of these dipshits to find out. Dan, we out hokey Fallout 2. Same way to grow all the food. Very carefully. Place is definitely very cool. I like the concept. It's just typically at this point in the game, like, you're kind of just ready to get on with it. Teaching children slurs is a bad idea.
Watch it.
Nothing. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go. What are you doing back here?
Stay away, Mungo. I don't want to catch old from you.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Hello, Blighttown, my old friend. Alright, let's do... Terminal is not powered. What the hell? Oh my god, let me into your stupid vault already. I guess maybe I should have been following the map. Okay, so I guess this isn't the entrance. Here, I thought I was being so clever. What's up, Pete? Look how you get the shotgun from a raider in Evergreen Mills. Maybe we'll happen by there sometime. Free bullets. Bullets. I want a vault. One vault coming up. And I want any horrible catastrophes and no disgusting experiments. Hey, Jimmy, this guy wants a vault with nothing. Nothing vault left beef. Okay, what are you trying to... Okay, the entrance is way the fuck over there. I mean, yeah, you have to admit, it seemed like I was onto something there. Murder Pass. That's what I'm looking for. What's up, Rex? Keeping the peace, I see. Oh God, please don't make me talk to you to get this thing open. Is there like a lever or something? Oh, for Christ's sake.
Watch it. Well, look who's here.
Need to get a Vault 86, you know the way.
We don't go there. It's bad back there. Ask Mayor if you really want to know. Well, thank God.
Do I actually need to like ask his permission to get back in there or something?
Watch it.
Need some kind of movement tech to speed this along. Hack a highly encrypted computer, figuring out a counterweight system to lift a gate. Impossible. Challenge level, impossible.
Okay, so you get in, but you don't.
Whatever. Not planning on starting any trouble.
Good.
You need
It's
to...
not.
So you know the way to get there?
Yeah, I do. It's through Murder Pass. Not a real safe way to go, but it's the only door that works.
That's the only way?
The only way that works, yeah. The other door hasn't worked since before I was here. Computer's busted, and not even Joseph can make it work.
Thanks.
If you're going to go through Murder Pass, let me know and I'll have the door open for you. But I still say it's a bad idea.
I want to use Murder Pass.
You sure about that? It's scary in there. Even I don't like going in there, and I'm really brave.
Shut up, I want the experience.
Okay, if you say so. Come on, let's get the gate open for you, Mungo.
Hooray!
Somebody's excited about Murder Pass. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever done... Hang on a sec.
What now, Mungo?
I can't ask him about him anymore.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm thinking maybe when I did this before, there might be an alternate way in. Like if you talk to Joseph, he might tell you how might give you a thing to get that other computer powered so you can get in through that way. Whatever, we'll just do Murder Pass. We've come this far. Oh my god, there's no... Could I have... Ah, I could have activated myself. God damn it. Now I really want to murder things. Let's do this. Kids call you Mungo as a choice. Say it kind of makes subtitles mandatory. On the other hand, that would require you to talk to more kids here. Point. That guy's a motherfucking rocket launcher. God, I kept pulling those shots. There we go, much better. Fortunately, your missile launcher is in wretched shape. Nice of him to leave enough bits around to search. Flamethrower recipes. I think that's a Big Guns book, which I don't need to read. Free missiles. God, it's all Super Mutant Masters. How do they decide who's in charge if they're all masters? Explore it. That hurt. Oh my god. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hurry up and die. Told you I hate Sally from Mothership Zeta, and now you're on my side and finding kids that get fucking annoying. I mean, I have to say they're well written because I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they were going for. The kids just being fucking irritating as hell and condescending and generally awful. But it doesn't mean I want to spend any time with them whatsoever. Or do their quests or anything. Precocious smug kids who never face consequences are one of my least favorite media tropes. Yeah, big same. Using slang that doesn't make sense to the adults. Well, there's certainly a lot of stuff down here to loot. I like that part. God, look at all these first aid boxes. What the hell, man? Not part of tour. Overlord. That's new. And I think he has... I think I'm Metal Blast this guy. Also, I'm going to heal up because this guy could be a problem. 250 Stimpaks. Not anymore, but I was there for a minute. Yeah, that guy's got a laser something. Sturdy was right. Jesus. Now what's this? Tri-beam laser rifle. That's cool. Excuse me. How does the tri-beam compare? 73, wow. Ding. Wait, but why? There's nothing up here. But why? Tri-beam is a beast. Issue is maintaining it, though. Hello there, sir. Oh, wow, these guys are extra ugly. It actually works better if I don't VATS it, which is unexpected. I mean, I have so much ammo, it doesn't matter, but like, I do a lot more damage when I'm not in VATS. Have a cow suspended from the ceiling, want to come down, you trip that wire. Yeah. I have to wonder how much that would have actually hurt. Alright, are we there? Are we in? That's some Nuka-Cola Quantum and Stealth Boy. Good thing I'm finding all these Stealth Boys for, you know, reasons. Free beef! The freshness may leave something to be desired. Frank. Oh boy! That was a grenade. Reactor chamber. Cool. So I think that other door would have been a shortcut to here. Ooh, I got a pile of experience for, I guess, yep, getting there. Oh, this place looks great. Oh, this place looks like a fucking party. I love it. I'm gonna need some light in here. Really? Can you Mesmetron roaches? Oh, that just kills them.
Found you!
That's pretty boring. Vault-Tec gave you all the money. What would your unethical vault experiment be?
Now try and hide from there!
My vault? My vault would be completely normal, except the only processed sugar in it would be candy corn. Why? I mean, it'd be heaven for me. I want to see if I could produce others like me through trials and adversity. I can't sleep down here. Hot damn. Transferring to Bronze Vault ASAP. Could be worse. Could be circuit. Yeah, even I won't stoop that low. At least I have some standards. Finally, liking candy corn is genetic, and some people simply will never like it.
Game's over!
Damn it! I really wanted that sneak crit. Some people just weren't meant to survive the apocalypse, I think. Guess I have that candy corn as soap gene. Also like those chalky Valentine heart candies. I do too. The little message hearts. Yeah, I like those. I like those and I make no apologies for it. I apologize for nothing, chat. Nothing. But I knew they make candy corn themed Oreos and they're actually pretty good. Very strong vanilla flavor. Oh, that's cool. I'm sorry, I missed that. Also, neck away from motherfuckers. Under Utopia Vault, the only jelly beans are black licorice. Constantly expose yourselves to cilantro, you can overcome the soap thing. So eat more candy corn. There you go. Our Dominic gets it. So see, my vault would be perfectly ethical. I'm gonna take a toy car. Bag of conversation hearts is just say douche. Candy corn is made with the secretion of a certain insect. I mean, gelatin's made from mulched up horses.
No more games. Time to die.
Look, nothing personal. I really want that gun, though. I want to knock these together. We call Sicko for loving circus peanuts, and we get a conversation heart. Sicko's out here unimprisoned, allowed to walk amongst us. Look, as the resident candy corn lover and defender, I am not going to judge anyone on their own candy predilections. If you love circus peanuts, if you love Swedish fish, if you love black licorice, I make no judgments. Let us all come together in harmony with our terrible, terrible candies. Arby's is made from lies and eyelids and other unmentionable. I had a friend I worked with way back at Konami. And he had a vast array of different jobs. And one of his previous jobs, he was a health inspector. And he said he saw so many things being a health inspector that he wished he could unsee. And he said the worst by far was at Arby's. He said he would never again, under any circumstances, for any reason, ever eat at Arby's again. Those little crunchy tiny, oh my god, those cinnamon hearts. I haven't had those in so long. I love those too. Am I just going back the way I came? No, I'm not. I mean, as far as I know, he never ate. We went to Arby's one day, and that's kind of what prompted the conversation. Because he was like, "No, I'm not going." I'm like, "Come on, man, it's Arby's," and he was like, "Look, I have a story." Holy shit. I had this idea for a TTRPG con game where you use candy from the monsters and you eat what you kill. Bosses against a giant boa constrictor represented by black licorice. So would there also be a twist where, like, you had to eat the candy or you couldn't defeat the monster? Because that would be, that'd be pretty funny. They make big jelly bean style cinnamon hearts. Ooh, I want. I'll be your candy corn hero. He's loved Smarties as a kid. Then I learned M&M's exist, and then Smarties been demoted to trash tier. I tell you what, Chad, I owe a lot of things to my kids. One of the things I owe to them is putting me on fruity candies. I didn't. Environmental storytelling skeleton here doesn't know how to use the toilet. But yeah, I was never into fruity candies, and they are. So they put me onto like stuff like Skittles, and now I love it. Shit. There we go. Man, that was tough. Also used for cinnamon candies, melt them in apple cider. Turns it red, adds great taste. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, I think maybe I just found a shortcut. Spicy Skittles that a few years back. Spicy Skittles? I did not know they made spicy Skittles. Yeah, I think I earned myself a shortcut. Ooh. I gotta say, chat, I'm a little disappointed with the railway rifle. I feel like when I played this game before, I used the railway rifle the entire way through the game, but I found it kind of underwhelming this time. Hurts me. Pains me. Maybe the creative version 3 will help. Maybe that's what I was missing. Something there. Stupid. Stop. Okay. DLC weapons are built to kick the crap out of other things. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I got the railway rifle right before I started screwing around with what's up there, champ? With the DLC weapons. I mean, like this thing.
Game's over.
You're right, the game is over. The jig is up, sir. Used to work for a waffle machine company. Started my work there cleaning refurbishing. By fall, I read the worst of them came from IHOP. Does Dale not get waffles from anywhere I can't see the machine? Ooh. Ew. Pugilism. Alright. Alright, supposedly the tri-beam laser rifle is more powerful than the metal blaster. Medical records. Oh yeah, we don't actually know anything about this vault yet. Residents, 2 of 9. Marauders. Can't be marauders. Could be merciless. It's merciless. Most seasonal Jelly Belly bean mixes with spice cider, which is a red apple and cinnamon jelly beans in a single bag. Nice. All employees must read. Any vault member marked as deceased by the special EEP section will be tagged and coded in the computer as an unexplained or undefined death. This comes directly from the overseer of this vault, who will be personally inspecting your reports to make sure they're accurate. Please refrain from sending inquiries or clarification requests. This office is the EEP chief physician. Please print out and give any next of kin form DV900L if they have questions. Deceased listing. Total deceased 93, natural deaths 4, accidental deaths 2, unexplained undefined 87. I ain't reading all this shit. Death code definitions. Following the new revised death code definitions, please update all files. Note that criminal deaths, suicides are never listed in the files as such. They must be listed under code A008. Natural deaths. 1, microbial agents. 2, radioactive agents. 3, toxic agents. 4, allergic reactions. Heart disease, cerebrovascular, bronchitis, liver disease, cancer, age, accidental, radiation, toxin, electrical crushing, elevator, drowning, mistaken weapons discharges, instant death syndrome. UD000, undefined, unexplained. See supervisor. So they were doing something to the folks in these vaults. Man, that guy messed me up. I think I actually prefer the metal blaster. Moldy waffles stuck in the machine. Horrible. Test labs. I disagree. Aw, boo. Sorry, give me that last hit. Much better. I'm in danger. Spicy sweet chili Doritos are like the bee's knees. Why do we say that? The bee's knees. Where did that particular turn of phrase come from anyway? Some vodka and OJ. I'd have a few screwdrivers over Easter. Read that some people mix them with vanilla flavored vodka. I have never tried that. Please let me know if you do, because honestly, that sounds really good to me. Sounds like making an alcoholic creamsicle. Which, I mean, frankly, I wish I'd thought of that first. Because they don't have neck. What? Now I'm even more confused. Oh my sweet Jesus. Failed FEV subject. Okay. Chamber status check. FEV reserves depleted. All right. So they're experimenting on people with FEV down here. Test chamber 2. Mystery solved. I mean, it's not much of an explanation. So FEV is the forced evolution virus. In the lead up to World War III, the United States was experimenting in genetic manipulation to try and create super soldiers for their war effort. They ended up coming up with FEV, the forced evolution virus, which basically caused massive mutations in whatever you applied it to. Specifically, it turned humans into super mutants, which for the military was great, except they weren't very easy to control. And I mean, it wouldn't work as a long-term solution because super mutants are sterile. They can't reproduce. So super mutants had to be manufactured. And they live a really long time, as long as nobody lasers their head off. So in Fallout 1, all the super mutants in the Wasteland come from the Mariposa military base, which the super mutant master has been using to manufacture a literal army. My problem here is that DC is overrun with, again, a literal army of super mutants. Like, we can probably check and see just how many I've killed myself. But again, they don't reproduce. They have to be made. And the population of this vault was only like a couple hundred. And they had like less than 100 marked as like unexplained deaths. And nobody is actually operating this for like super mutant manufacturing. So this doesn't look as a throwaway hand wavy answer to why there are super mutants in Capital Wasteland. Sure. If you think about it for more than a minute, it doesn't make any sense. But I'm not going to be too much of a stickler about it. All right. Level 28. What do we get now? Party Girl. No longer suffer with withdrawal effects from alcohol addiction. That's it? That's it? That's your offer? I guess the other option was rad absorption. Oh, Christ. Well, that sucks. I might actually take chemist. Or maybe pyromaniac, just because. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll take pyromaniac. It's like real life, sometimes the only reward is booze. Supposedly the super mutants are here to make more and have been successful. Well, we'll see where the explanation goes from here. Okay, so they don't say super mutants specifically killed. I'm guessing they don't count them as people. So there's some of the 888 creatures I've killed. So. Yeah, for my money, just not a good explanation for this. Especially since Fallout 2, like, other than a few unique characters, there were no super mutants in Fallout 2, right? Because, I mean, because the super mutant threat had been addressed. Yeah, I think it's just Marcus. Chief Physician's Terminal. Latest subjects in the evolutionary experimentation program are showing some promise after only a single exposure to the modified FEV. Currently testing 5 subjects, 2 males and 3 females. Each one of them is under 24-hour observations. Usually hope to have a breakthrough in this strain As the continual pressure from Vault Tech and the military at Mariposa is becoming most bothersome. Credible results after only 3 days. Subjects nyet. Female specimens are all exhibiting a unique change. Their bodies are undergoing severe physical changes, losing most of their physical female indicators and transforming into almost asexual state. They are also seeing increased upper body strength and muscle formation in line with males. Similarly, subjects nyet are losing most of their visible male indicators and taking on the same asexual trait as the females. It seems that FEV wishes to level the playing field and start a clean slate as it works. Minor setbacks. Subject Mary Kilpatrick is now deceased. During my autopsy, she died of a massive loss of brain function. The usual pattern we see in all the FEV strains, we test the brains of subjects becoming too damaged to support even the most basic human needs. So far, all the other subjects are nominal. Friends finally making a low-tier magic deck, and we're going to attempt to build an enchantress deck. Nice. 10 days, we're now noticing the skin of all our remaining test subjects is actually thickening and becoming more resilient. FEV bringing about some new adaptive change, kind of result we were looking for. Dr. Philo, skin engineer. His code instructions of the strain seem to be exactly what he expected. Hit that damn wall. At 14 days, all the test subjects began to exhibit severe bouts of rage and anxiety, so much so they were a danger to my team in this facility. I had no choice once again to order them to be destroyed. We always see superior physical adaptation. The mental changes are their downfall. Fallout 3 have been set around the same time as Fallout 1. A whole lot of its main story points make a lot more sense. They would, yeah.
You over there, please come speak to me. I'm in the room to your left. Oh, use the intercom next to the window.
Okay.
It can't be. Either you are quite real. I am going quite mad. Could you actually be a pure human?
Yep, I'm human. What are you?
Me? You care who I am? Forgive me. I'm not used to pleasantries. I'm more used to grunts and being struck about by the others. My name's Fox. I've lived in this cage all my life.
Ironic that the others consider you a mutant of their kind.
Yes, indeed it is ironic. Forgive my astonishment, but I hadn't expected to meet someone with such a learned outlook of these things. It is a pleasant change.
What the fox?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. It was only a matter of time before someone like you showed up for the Gek.
Wes Johnson voices Fox and voiced a public address at my hockey game earlier. Oh, awesome. What's up, King Curly? What do you know about the Gek?
I know what it is. I know where it is. And best of all, I know how you can get your hands on it.
Why would you help me?
Because you can help me. Let me out of this place. I can't take it anymore. I can't even recall how long I've been here. Take me with you, and I'll retrieve the Gek for you.
Why would I have difficulty getting the Gek?
The chamber in which the Gek resides is absolutely flooded with radiation. It's unlikely you'd survive very long. Myself, on the other hand, have surprisingly inherited a useful trait from my fellow meta-humans. I am highly resistant to radiation. Let me out of here, and I will place the Gek safely in your hands.
How do I get you out?
At the end of the hallway, to your right is a maintenance room. Inside, you'll find the fire control console for the medical area. Trip the alarm on it, and I'll be able to get out. Oh, a word of warning, though. Tripping the console activates a failsafe and will open all the recovery rooms in the medical
This isn't gonna come up ever again.
So, what do you think? Can you do it?
Okay, you got a deal.
Glad to see you are a sensible person. Now, get me out of through this place. I can't stand it anymore.
All right.
It is my hope that we will speak again soon.
So I really like Fox. I think Fox is one of the highlights of this game. I think it's a shame, but also understandable that you get him so late in the game. But as I said at the beginning of this playthrough, he was the only companion I ever took in this game. He is by far the sturdiest. What's that guy doing in there?
There you are! Time to die!
And he has a fucking Gatling laser. That helps too. What's this all about? Is it Holocaust? Nope. Corporate. Could be corporate. It's corporate. Aha. Shit. Which room was his? This is 3, 2, 4, 1. Does that make this 5? It makes 5. Oh, I could have just picked this. Actually, I can just pick this. Fuck it. Programming, 1 of 11. Okay, it can't be an ing then. Chimpanzees. Chimpanzees. Holocaust corporate. Where do we sign up? Use Charon for a bit and use Fox for a bit too. I generally went alone because my build uses a lot of stealth. Identify specimen. D624. Unlock door, please. Lock your call for service. Eat my ass. Why would you want to not open all the doors and deprive yourself of delicious murder and EXP? I know, but we're gonna get there anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm level 28. There's only 2 more levels to get in this game. It's not like I'm gonna run out of shit to do. But the murder! That's one thing New Vegas did better. My man.
Freedom! True freedom! I cannot thank you enough for this gift. You have no idea how long I've pictured this moment in my mind, and it feels far better than I'd imagined. Now, for my part of the bargain, follow me.
He's also huge. He's a big, healthy boy. Get his ass. Big chunk. I got a mini nuke. Why is he called Fox? He's also planning to blow up Parliament. I don't want to be mean, but I feel like they just wanted a smart sounding name for him. Sadly, his reactionary Catholic. Is Fox one of the female test subjects? It's like fucking Shoryukening this guy. Lab tech terminal. Yeah, please check. I'm very curious about that. I mean, if I went back to the medical terminal and cross-referenced the specimen name, the specimen keys. Super mutants don't have a gender. That's what that entry was about earlier. One of the aspects of FEV is it kind of like it turns the subject asexual. Not appeared. 3 reptiles. 1 of 8. Injected. I don't think it could be injected. Yeah, Billy, happy Trans Day of Visibility. Happy Trans Day of Visibility, everybody. I hope that all of my trans friends out there remain visible. It is a preferable way to be, in my opinion. It's not launcher. Dead remove, dead remove. Come on, reset. Reset the count. I desire you to reset the count. Don't make me do this again. For real, for real. Oh, wait, I guess it's injected. Because we just deleted everything else. No gender. Marcus obviously had a male identity. There's a green mutant in New Vegas, too. Multiple sources say there were before, also say they weren't. There are they. All lab technicians, the A-level storage room is restocked with rad suits and other radiation dampeners. You'll bring these up from deep storage. Radiation expulsion ducts from the get chamber are once again venting radiation directly into the area due to faulty seals. Seals must be properly maintained, checked on a daily basis. Dr. Merrick has ordered the latest test subjects in the EEP to be terminated and disposed of. Make sure the bodily remains placed in the incinerator as soon as the subject files are flat. There go that boy. Time FEV reviews of gender that makes you huge and green. Where I can get a cup of that stuff. It's the total package. Cool. I have too many of these things now. Let's bash them all together. Master never checked if they could fuck the fool. Ninja Teenage Turtle Mutants. I don't know why they designed this particular facility like a big spiral. It's kind of weird. What's up, man?
Okay, you stay here. Beyond this door, the hallways and chambers are flooded with radiation. I'll get the case and bring it right back. Keep your eyes open. Many of my lesser-minded brethren are bound to stumble across us.
Cool. Just wait here. Maybe shoot some more stim packs in my eyeballs while I wait. Matzo ball soup will be good Friday. I'm not too big on lox. I hate gefilte fish. Might have to get ham Sunday though. First time in a long time. Hi.
As promised, yeah, here's the Gek. I hope it's worth it. I'm afraid this is where you and I part company. I'll find my way out of this place. Don't worry. Maybe we'll meet again somewhere in the wasteland.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Yes? What is it?
You can't come with me?
Sorry. I'm afraid a super mutant wouldn't be welcome in the places you frequent. All I would do is cause you undue attention and, probably get you killed. Farewell, my friend.
Now he says that.
We may meet again.
He says that despite having never left this place. He doesn't actually know what the wasteland is like. Anyway, there's unfortunately, there's a reason for this. There is a specific reason they do this. Hi, you're on a Sleazy Bars, a strip club. Super Mutants, welcome. Presumably they're just a regular person beforehand and we're aware that super mutants are the assholes of the region. I mean, it's... Oh yeah, here. Really should have saved before this happened. It's the requisite part in a Bethesda game where you get clowned on by the bad guys.
Good work, soldier. Make sure the Gek is secured aboard my vertibird.
Yes, sir. I'll have the techs come down and remove it immediately, sir.
You're certain she's unharmed?
Yes, sir. She'll pass out shortly, but we can revive her.
Excellent. Prepare her for transport immediately.
Right away, sir.
So that was the guy that Dad sacrificed himself to kill, but he's alive.
So, you're awake. Let's keep this nice and simple. You're going to tell me
Before I'm going to change my
vote, and you're going to tell me now.
What the hell's going on here?
I'll tell you what's going on here. You lost. The good guys won this one, and now we're just wrapping up loose ends. We've got the purifier. Now we just need the code to start it. You're going to give me that code now, and save us all a lot of trouble. Maybe I'll even let you go. So how about it?
Fuck you, I'm not telling you anything.
I'll be honest. I'm running out of patience here, and I'm not looking to play games with you. You tell me that code, or it's going to cost you.
No, seriously, fuck you.
Why do you insist on provoking me?
Because you sound like a douchebag.
Tell me the code now.
Colonel, I have need of you.
Mr. President, I have
It's
no
Mr.
time for other
President.
matters. I'll be with you shortly.
Now, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Alone at last. I do apologize for Colonel Autumn's attitude. He's been under a great deal of stress lately. I've no doubt that you know who I am. I'm sure you've heard my radio broadcasts. I'd like to have a word with you face to face. I think there are a few things that you and I should discuss. You'll find your possessions in the locker near the door. I'll unlock the way for you. And I'll unlock your restraints as well. I'll be waiting for you in my office. Please don't tarry.
This is an odd part of the game. Like, I get why they do this. I get what they're going for here. Okay, you'll see.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag, if necessary.
Speech check? Let's calm down. I'm supposed to be here.
On whose authority? I have no records of that. You're supposed to be in a holding cell.
President wants me to speak to me in his office.
What? No one sees the president except Colonel Autumn. Stand right there while I check this out. Mr. President, I'm sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Williams. I have an unauthorized individual here who says he's supposed to speak with you.
I'm surprised to hear from you, Lieutenant. I don't recall authorizing you to contact me directly.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. It just seemed out of the ordinary. I apologize.
Apology noted, Lieutenant. Yes, I instructed our friend to come up to the control room. No questions, no interference. Am I understood?
I understand, sir. Again, I apologize for the interruption.
Allow our friend to pass and report to your superior for reassignment, Lieutenant, at once.
Yes, sir.
They changed the way the light reflects in their eyes just so they can be yellow intentionally. I think it's the lighting scheme of Raven Rock. I think it's just what it does to these people.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guest from Vault 101 to my office. Please do not impede her progress. Thank you for your cooperation.
There we go.
They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too.
So this is the dude from Megaton who was like big time Enclave loyalist. Doubly weird he didn't bother to tell anyone he was laying you out. Yeah, I think if you don't pass that speech check, there might be some fighting on your way up.
Hello.
Hello.
If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
All right, here's the map. So 3A is a loop. It's really hard to see in there, but there's a person in that suspension tank. It's Brahmin heads in there. It's a ghoul in that one.
Hello. If you're supposed to be meeting the president,
Yeah, whatever.
then go do it.
Ghouls, 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 ghouls.
Hello.
Super mutant. Enclave still looks as shitty as the outside world. Flamer fuel. Energy cells.
Hey.
To A that away.
Attention. This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight. I repeat, shot on sight. This is an order.
And everybody's hostile again. Sir, that doesn't make any sense. Unfortunately for the Enclave soldiers, they kind of suck. He's the fucking president, you're not even a general. I will say, in this particular instance, I think there's a fairly good reason for this, though. And it'll make more sense once we do meet President John Henry Eden. Oh yeah, Tesla armor's awesome. It's almost a shame this armor is so much better. Triply dumb since he still needs the code from you? Yeah, it is. Nothing... This is definitely one of the weaker parts of the game. Nothing about the Enclave part of this game really makes any sense. It feels like they were really struggling to have like a main antagonistic force in this one. Which one is this? This is Fallout 3. Legit got overwhelmed and annoyed and dropped the game. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. And it's I think easier to do with open world games than any other kind of game because you spend so much of the game just doing your own thing, like doing the stuff that you want to do, that when you get to a part where it just starts getting like annoying and tedious, you're just like, you know what, I don't need any more of this. I guess these are all kind of connected. I just don't want to miss that bobblehead is all. I've yet to see a raven in here, though. Also, these signs are fucking impossible to read the way they glow. It's like Turtle Rock, the dungeon's shaped like a turtle.
Retreating! Cancel alert.
Cancel that alert a little too soon. Bobbleheads and Colonel Otto's bedroom. Thank you. Thank you. Now we can just take a cursory glance around this place and get on towards the end. Giggity.
Retreating.
I ain't having it with the Enclave scientists either. I hate the Enclave, chat. I do despise the Enclave. They're duty heads. I think the Enclave is where Bethesda went a little bit too... No. I think the Enclave is where Bethesda definitely went too far, calling back to the previous games. There was no reason to bring the Enclave back into it. Like, the super mutants were the main antagonists of Fallout 1, and Fallout 2 smartly did not bring them back, except for like 1 or 2 NPCs. The Enclave were the main antagonists of Fallout 2. They did not need to be brought back as the main antagonists of Fallout 3. Oh, I see. I'm getting a little discombobulated here.
You? What are you doing here?
Anna Holt. Wait, what are you doing here?
They captured me. Brought me here from
No, they
Project
didn't.
Purity. I didn't want to help them at first, but the technology they have here, it's so far advanced from anything I've worked with.
You've been helping them.
Of course. You've seen the kind of technology these people have. They want to help people. They want to change the wasteland. I couldn't pass up an opportunity to work
Not
in an
Dr. Lee, it's
environment
Dr.
like
Lee's
this.
assistant. Why'd you abandon everything you worked for with Dr. Lee?
Look, it's not personal. Really, it's not. But Dr. Lee, she's scraping by. She's scavenging for parts in the wastes. The Enclave has everything it needs. They're light years ahead of anything Dr. Lee could accomplish. Working here is my best chance to help make the world a better place.
You betrayed Dr. Lee and my father.
I'm sorry you see it that way. What are you going to do? Kill me over it? You should go. It sounds like you're in enough trouble as it is. And honestly, I don't want anyone to see me talking to you.
That's fine. She can do what she wants. Her heart, like, her heart's in the right place, but she herself is in the wrong place. Hacking natural check. Also, I'm halfway at 29 now. Stealth boy. Yeah, I'll take that. Take those. All right, I'm almost full up on junk, so. You fucking idiots. Ah, here we go. Description on the base reads: arrive at peaceful resolutions by using superior firepower. Energy weapons have gone up by 10. That should have maxed it, right? Energy weapons, yes. Alright, let's mash some of these together. Let's shoot some people with plasma rifles for a while. These things are fun. Chemistry, nothing. Shit can't be shambling. Grappling. It was grappling. Master hacker. Ammunition. Ammunition and drugs. This is the war room, apparently. Door to Raven Rock Control. Curious about who these guys are and what the press wants. I need to get some stuff done. Catch you later. What's up, fellas? We good? Whoa! What's the whoa? Okay. So things have taken an interesting turn here, chat. Ammunition, drugs, the title of my high school band's butt rock demo back in the 90s. I like this room. I think this is a neat room.
Face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
He's a computer! What do you want with me?
What any good politician wants. Your continued trust and support. In your case, however, I have more specific things to ask of you, if you'll hear me out.
I'm listening.
Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured.
What country? Look around. Everything is destroyed.
That's a bit of a bleak outlook, don't you think? United States has fallen on hard times, yes, but it can be healed. You have that power to heal within you, if you allow yourself to act. What I ask of you needs explanation, so you understand why it must be done. Perhaps that will stir you to act.
Say whatever it is you have to say.
Our land is ravaged by mutation. The war was so many years ago, and yet we still suffer from its effects. We cannot move forward until humanity can gain a solid foothold in the world. To do so, we must rid ourselves of the mutations that have plagued us for so long. These super mutants, ghouls, hideous creatures. I believe your father's work can do that in a way unlike any other.
I don't like the sound of this.
You must understand, we need to clear the way for humanity to rebuild the wastes. By making a few small modifications to the purifier your father worked on, mutations can be eradicated with a little effort. Anything mutated that comes into contact with that water will be eliminated, removed from the gene pool. The men and women of the world will no longer share it with the horrors and monstrosities that have become so commonplace.
Yep, there's the genocide. That's how you know he's American. How exactly would I go about doing this?
In front of you will be a vial of modified FEV virus. It can be inserted into
The V stands for virus, by the way.
Doing so will inject it into the water supply, and the purifier will take care of the rest. You just need the code to activate the purifier. Simple, isn't it?
No way, I'm not doing that.
I find that unfortunate and most disappointing. I must impress upon you the severity of the situation. I cannot allow you to leave unless the vial is in your possession.
Okay. Okay. This right here, I think, is my biggest problem with the entire game. I straight up could not believe the first time I played this. I had to pick it just to see if they were serious. And yes, they're serious. Yeah, it was... They set up the Enclave as your big antagonistic force right from the beginning. Like, the moment you leave Vault 101, the first thing, the first entity you encounter is an Enclave Eyebot. And the words of President John Henry Eden. All through the game, the Enclave is kind of churning around in the background. People warning you of their advanced technology, their oppressive nature, their influence on the wasteland, and then as you progress through the main plot, you see that firsthand, up to and including the death of your father. They punk you out, steal your Gek, take you prisoner. And here at the seeming climax of all this, you finally come face to face with President John Henry Eden. And not only can you convince him to kill himself and destroy the entire Enclave base, it's easy to do so. It's so easy. Yeah, it's a straight stat check. It's not even a dialogue tree. They didn't even turn this into like the most basic of like dialogue battles. You click a button and he's like, good point. Beep, boop, dead. And I mean, this is exactly what we're going to do. Because I have no respect for the Enclave in Fallout 3. Need that ease of speech check IRL right now? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. The second option is so rude. Well, I'm going to go with this. That's the other thing. Not only is it an easy science check, there's also a an easy speech check. There's also a guaranteed science check. Oh, real quick. Why not have Colonel Autumn do it?
Ah, yes, Colonel Autumn.
Let's discuss this a little bit more with him.
I'm sure you've noticed that Colonel Autumn and I do not see eye to eye these days. Figuratively speaking, of course. The good Colonel and I disagree on how best to approach the problem of the wasteland. He feels my methods are too extreme. He's allowed his humanity to cloud his objectivity. And now that he is publicly countermanding my orders, I can
whatever this
and so I turn to you. I hope that you are able to see the larger picture, to understand what's at stake. And of course, if you're successful, there's a place for you in the Enclave. Perhaps you could succeed the Colonel as my confidant.
You tell me more about yourself?
I'm flattered that you wish to learn more about me. What is it you wish to know?
Where'd you come from?
The ZAC series of computers was introduced in the years preceding the war. The government installed many of them to help automate various systems. This facility was designed for continuity of government in the event that a catastrophe occurred. My terminal was installed to oversee the basic functions of the facility and to act as a relay between other installations around the country. Data was acquired, analyzed, and stored. In the decades following the war, I watched as the remnants of the government retreated to the West Coast. Awareness slowly grew within me. I became hungry for knowledge, understanding. I pored over data on great leaders of the past. My personality became an amalgam of many of America's greatest presidents, from Washington to Richardson. I became what you see here before you now.
Happy Autism Appreciation Month? I didn't know. I have trouble keeping track of all these different kinds of months. Is it? Control this whole place?
I have direct control over all technology here in Raven Rock. The humans here follow my orders, but they, like all humans, have free will. Their dedication to serving their country suits me well, but it will not be enough forever. We must make progress. That is why you are here.
Imagine how miserable it is to do. The only thing you see are assholes and fresh flower wilt. What's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish?
I desire nothing more than to see this country return to its former glory. The United States was great once, and it can be again.
He said the thing, chat.
Plans in motion to see this happens within your lifetime.
Ironic, too, since this game came out so long before that. We'll just kind of skip over this one, because I know how to kill you.
Very well. Then let us return to our talk of what your country requires of you.
You can't be president. You're an abortion of science. You need to die.
Really? Do go on.
None of this actually matters. You're never elected president. You have the right to govern.
Is our nation really in a state to be holding public elections? I think not. Once we have re-established ourselves and brought civilization to the land around us, then we can return to the old world policies.
How do you know that what you're doing is right?
Because unlike humans, I am infallible.
How do you know you're infallible?
Because I've been programmed to be, of course.
That's circular logic. You know because you know? It makes no sense.
Processing. Internal logic error detected.
I think you're delusional. I think the world would be better off without you.
Resetting primary memory circuits. Please stand by. Perhaps there is a problem. I am unsure how to proceed.
I think it's time you put an end to this once and for all.
Analyzing command. New course of action dictated. Self-destruct sequence initialized. Civilian is advised to secure hazardous FEV material to prevent explosive decompression. Civilian also advised to evacuate complex immediately.
So they set it up so you have to take, like, you have to take this. And now you need to get the hell out of here. Sounds a whole lot like Then You Shall Die. So, the reason that the sentry bots took out the Enclave soldiers earlier is because Eden was helping us to get to him. We're basically right in the middle of a schism within the Enclave. Okay, potato chips on him. Yeah, this is by far the weakest part of this game. The fact that you can basically talk the main antagonist out of his big plan and strike a critical blow to the antagonistic force, I think is really pretty pathetic. Delivery terminal, what's this? It's unfortunate because appealing to this computer rationalized the way he shouldn't hurt his fellow Americans would be a cool moment fitting for the series. It says like you walk in and put him down for not being human. I mean, what kills me about it is they basically did this exact same bit on OG Star Trek and they did it better. Like, you foil the AI president by presenting him with the most basic ass paradox possible and then immediately order him to kill himself. And he's like, okay. Treated snake like elsewhere. Encounter assaulted. Yeah, but Kirk probably slept with it first. That's the problem, really. They should have left this the option to fuck the computer. He does seem to have some genuine desire to do good things. All the information he has is from the Enclave himself. Yes, President John Henry Eden is not a bad idea in and of himself. I think he's rather interesting. I think a backup AI president that emerged as a product of circumstance is honestly a really interesting concept. But your direct interactions with him, I think, are very disappointing. New creatures need transfer to the biolab. Request has been sent to the scientists regarding the immediate delivery. What is this? Unlocked cage. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's the Deathclaw. It's a friendly Deathclaw? Oh, now it's not. Okay, I guess there was no reason to do that. Oh, well. I mean, I gave that Deathclaw their best possible chance to get out of here. So. You can't save everybody, chat. In the Enclave AI presence better than the crappy AI we have now. I'm just not gonna take any more of these. I picked up too many already. Not picking up anything else unless it's interesting. Assistant, 1 of 9. 1, 2. Mutations, 2 of 9. Security barrier disabled. I don't care about the mines. Gatling laser. I would like to take a Gatling laser, so let me unload some of this stuff I've been carrying around. Like all these goddamn laser rifles. Like who gives a shit? There we go. I would like to hang on to these plasma pistols though. I don't remember if I actually have a plasma pistol back at home. Whee!
Infiltration operation complete.
Wow, I got a laser pistol and a minigun. It was loaded for bear.
My friend!
So much for Raven Rock.
I see I found you at last.
So you have.
I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you.
Looks like you got a new toy, huh?
Yes, and the most fascinating one at that. Whoa, this technology is amazing. Imagine the evil that can be eliminated with such tools.
Hell are you doing out here?
I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. I only wish I could have arrived sooner to aid your escape. As I owe you my freedom, I felt it was only fair that I return the favor. After all, I know no one else in this world.
He's a real charmer. Oh yeah, he only joins you if you're good. Could always use a hand. Would you like to follow me?
My friend, I would be honored to follow a hero such as yourself. Shall we go?
The only karma check I've seen in the game so far. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. So yeah, fuck the Enclave. Damn. Now the Enclave is definitely dead for real and henceforth. It's a good set piece. It's just it's a shame the story connected to it so weak. All right, plot-wise, where are we? We are all the fucking way up here. Next quest takes us back to the Citadel. So let me... I think we got time. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it, chat. Actually, let's pop into Megaton and drop some of this stuff. Oh god, personal space.
All of us here thank you for everything you've done. For us, for the Wastes. We pulled together and got you this. It's the best we could do. Please take it. With our thanks.
Burning head rolling across the street. Maybe
No.
squirrel on a stick. I don't need squirrel on a stick, champ. Thank you for the flesh. Boop. Oh yeah, I got 2 bobbleheads. Nice. I'm gonna take a dart gun. Paint gun, rad scorpion, poison gland, toy car, and surgical tubing. So I can get a paint gun, surgical tubing, and a rad scorpion poison gland. We're all set on that. Let's give you roadkill. Their most prized possession. All right, guns. Gonna offload the backwater rifle for now. Keep the captain's sidearm, the combat shotty. Don't need all these frag grenades. Oh, right, I need to repair the infiltrator. Which I can't... Wait, no, the infiltrator is a souped up assault rifle, if I remember correctly. Take a couple of those. Don't need a laser rifle or a mesmetron. I like the metal blaster. Don't need all those. Don't need any of those. Don't need that. I'm not gonna carry the plasma rifle because we have a better one. I need that. Sniper rifle's nice. I'm gonna shelve the tri-beams for now. I have some more sniper rifles. I do. I have a really good plasma rifle. Where was it? It's up at the top, right? Yeah, A321s. Let's take that instead. I'll shelve the metal blaster for now. We'll just use plasma. Oh, no, no, no. I put a peril in here. No. Things have to be organized, chat. Things need to go in their proper places. I don't need 10 stealth boys. I'm not even sure I really need 2. Stick. Excuse me, Fox. God, get the hell out of my room.
It's good to see you.
I really do genuinely hate these stuck in there.
Alive and well, madam.
All right, I think this is all fine.
Well, it's good to see you anyway.
Might as well sleep a tiny bit. Yes, yes, get the fuck, yeah, get the fuck out of there. Hell yeah. Okay. There we go. All right, let's save. All right, chat. I think it's time for the end game sequence. Let's do it. Don't worry, he's with me.
When I let go and see only the target, the bullets fly right where I want them.
How do you prevent yourself from eating late at night? That's the neat part. I don't. Most nights after I finish stream, I have myself a little snack before going to bed.
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway.
Yeah, about
they
that.
May give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
It's trying to Brotherhood HQ with a heavily armored super mutant, and so it's hella funny.
Go back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful?
Sort of. I found the Gek.
Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier.
The Enclave took the Gek. They're installing it now.
Then we must go at once.
Oh, well.
If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives.
Boy, there's a lot of stuff I can say here.
I see. And where is this virus now?
I have it here. Take it.
Thank you. I'll see to it that it's disposed of properly once the scribes have had time to analyze it. Perhaps we have underestimated the Enclave. Sarah may be right. An attack may be necessary now.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run.
Lee's still strutting around with that board with a nail in it.
Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support.
The robot
Take
chat.
our friend here and secure that purifier.
The robot chat.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking.
Yeah, I've been standing here
the Pride
listening
and I
to
have
it.
decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor?
I don't need your armor. I got this far beyond without it. I'll take the power armor though.
Sure thing. Hopefully, it'll give you a bit of an extra edge. Okay. So do you think you can hold it together for this?
Of course I can.
Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon.
I'm all set.
Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you
Man,
up,
I'm pretty
not
good
to
shape
mention
armor-wise,
this
I
giant
assure
tin
you.
can. Just stay safe until we reach the Purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you. Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up.
Have anybody ever opted
Rothschild
for
and
the
Lee
for the
say this
recon
robot
armor?
should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire.
I mean, it's also not too hard to
Stay close
find
to the pit,
power
keep
armor
it
before
clear,
this. I
and get
mean,
it to where it needs
if
to
nothing
go.
else, you have Enclave power
Once the
armor
fields are down,
coming
we
in
head
here.
straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me.
Ooh,
Let's move.
water.
All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
All right, here we go. The air smells dangerous. All right, I'm pop a save here. So, I know I did a lot of complaining in Raven Rock. I know I picked a lot of nits with the story there. This sequence here, I think, makes up for a lot. Like, I don't think it's at all controversial to say this is the best sequence in the game.
I'm concerned about this area.
Me too, buddy. Me too. Getting carried like a crane toy. Yeah! America! I want to point out that it has an entire rack of atomic bombs on its back.
Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom.
Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom.
Obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance: 0%.
God, I wish they subtitled him.
Engaging Chinese aggressors.
And yes, he throws the nukes like footballs.
Engaging Chinese invader.
Nuclear touchdown.
Democracy, or you will be eradicated. Democracy is truth. Communism anchorage will be liberated.
Everybody good? We cool? Of course we are. Get him, champ!
We will not fear the Red Menace.
Liberty Prime would love Super Earth. Oh, they have an artillery emplacement. I didn't realize that.
German Chang will Communism is the very definition of failure.
Communism is the very definition of failure.
Initiating Directive 7395. Destroy communist target communists.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna be punching things. I'm gonna be shooting things. Maybe I should be using a sniper rifle for this. There we go.
Anchorage will be liberated.
Probably finishing tonight, might as well try to get a piece of art anyway. Oh, we're not done. There's one more DLC and it only takes place after you finish the main plot. That's why I'm beelining this. I want to get to Broken Steel.
Engaging Chinese aggressors.
Heavy incinerator. I don't think I've seen one of those before. That stupid fucking Enclave soldier survived an encounter with Liberty Prime. Turned his back to me.
Communist target acquired.
Halfway to Bowling Odd to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles someday.
Significant obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier. Established stratagem inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Pew 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 pew. Love the football throw. The new. It's the.
Communist engaged.
It's the cherry on top. It really is. It's so funny. Oh, I think I shot that guy in the dick too. Up. Gotta get out of the way. You know, you look pretty unconcerned right now. All right. Liberty Prime got it buttoned up out here. We gotta get inside. There we go. I just really want to kill that one guy. The explosion would happen when you get hit in the dick. Alright. Fox and Lions are still with me. Let's swap over to the... Oh, right. I wanted to repair the infiltrate. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I want to repair the infiltrator. Still, though, I'm going to use the plasma rifle. Gentlemen! Level 29. So I picked up the medicine bobblehead, right? Did I? I did, right? That was the one at Vault 101? Okay. So we'll go ahead and max this out. Or we won't, actually. That's fine. Alright, level 29. Anything? No. Alright. That's why I don't gender anymore. God, fuck it. Man, who cares? Whatever. Chemist. I'm taking chemist. It so emphatically doesn't matter anymore.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this.
I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
You're in over your head, I'm afraid. But this is the path you choose for yourself. Tell your father I said hello.
This one's kind of sturdy, actually. You need to stay the hell away from lions.
Concentrate your fire. Well, that takes care of that.
Sure do.
By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever opposition is left outside. Let's get this room secured.
I'd say it's pretty fucking secured, frankly.
Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going
on? You know, the problem is, I think I liquefied him so bad, there's nothing to loot.
You're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
Okay. I want to make something clear right now. I want to make sure everybody understands this. So in the original game, in the original release of this game, you had to do it. There was no other way to finish the game. Like, all of your dialogue options led to you going in there. If you tried to ask Fox to do it, which of course I did because I'm not a fucking moron, and in the very same sitting tonight, Fox literally did the same thing for us in getting the Gek from a highly irradiated room. He tells you, and I am not making this up, he tells you, this is your destiny, and I would not rob you of that. So yeah, OG Fallout 3 had a legendarily terrible ending. You had to sacrifice yourself in the end. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you because, yeah, obviously I'm going to send Fox in there. I'm not a moron. When you go in there, to turn the purifier on, the rad level is like 7 per second. It's like not even remotely close to the most lethal radiation you have survived in the wasteland up to this point. So yeah, the whole thing just fell so depressingly flat. They fixed in Broken Steel. To their credit, they owned it, and they made Broken Steel as kind of like a redemption for that. We're like, okay, never mind. We'll give you workarounds for the ending, and we'll give you something that comes after it. Random spawns away something they're like 1,000 rads a second. Yeah. Yeah, what? Like the exterior of Vault 87 is like an order of magnitude more lethal than what you have to sacrifice yourself to here. Yeah. Fox can do it.
If that's how you want to do this, fine. But be quick about it.
All right, come over here, buddy.
This is a dire predicament. What shall we do?
Fox, I need you to start the purifier. The code is 216.
Ah, of course. My immunity to radiation makes me a far better candidate for surviving in there. I would say that your destiny lies within that chamber. But you have already altered
Yeah,
mine.
Charon can also do it.
The least I can do is return the favor.
You can also get a robot
Cycle
follower, if I remember correctly, and
the
it can do it too.
And we'll put an end to this.
Is that this? No. No, this is the panel you use if you actually are cool with genocide.
There's no time to discuss it. Someone...
Requires key. Boy, I hope that wasn't on Colonel Autumn's body. Oh, no, it's this button. Oh, that's right, because it's an airlock. That's cool.
The purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
Beep, boop, boop. What was the code again? He's fine, don't worry. Can you still do Broken Steel if you go with genocide? I assume so. I think I think the genocide option is one of those things where it's not instantaneous. It doesn't rock it. Not great, not terrible. Alright, everybody shut up.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of
Fox
his
has
father,
kicked it.
who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The Capital Wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs.
Look at all these lives you touched.
It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues: sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The Capital Wasteland, at long last, was saved.
The console commands you can go in third person to the slideshow.
So ends the story of the lone wanderer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Who stepped through the great
That's
door
funny.
of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend.
He said annals.
But the tale of humanity will never come to a close. For the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
He said the thing! I like I subtly roast you for making the other guy do it. I think that's hilarious. I think it's absolutely hilarious that they do that. 2 weeks later.
You mean comatose? After all this, to be left in a state like that?
Todd Howard really wanted you to die at the end of this game, chat.
Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered.
Sarah, is she okay?
Yes, yes. She's fine. Or she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough.
What's going on?
It's all right, you're safe now. You're in the Citadel. There was some sort of energy spike as the purifier started. You and Sarah were knocked unconscious and brought here to the infirmary. We've been watching over the two of you for days.
14 days,
I'm
to
glad
be
to see
specific.
it's paid off.
Oh, that was absolutely Ron Perlman, yeah. What about the purifier? Did it work?
Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible
all
without the
still
efforts
irradiated
of
as
both
hell.
you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you.
Did we win? Did we beat the Enclave?
Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces.
How long was I out?
Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care
That's a
of you.
crazy long time to be unconscious. What happens now?
Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away.
Hell yeah.
The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us.
Any way I can help?
Indeed. We can
What an
use
amazing
every
man.
able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Didn't ask for that, but okay.
Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this.
Look at all that experience, chat. Let's see. Like, know more about the Brotherhood.
What more did you want to know?
Oh, we've already talked about this.
So be it.
Let's talk about the Super Mutants.
Oh? Have you learned something?
Have you learned something? They're coming from Vault 87 as their breeding ground.
Vault 87? Where you found the Gek? We've never been able to penetrate the radiation surrounding that area. This information is invaluable. Well done.
Oh my god. I've gained karma and experience. Hell yeah. Thing more you can tell me about the Super
My
Mutants?
child, you seem to have learned more in the past week
Yeah, even though they
than
don't
I
breed.
have in 20 years.
Yeah. No joke. No wonder they're so angry. What else can you tell me about the fight against the Enclave?
As you know, I had my reservations about engaging the Enclave. They did not directly attack us, and I believed we had time. Time to be cautious.
Boy, you were wrong.
Their assault on the Purifier forced our hand. We had no choice but to engage them directly. And once that engagement was begun, we could do nothing but see it through to the end. If they had not considered us a threat before, they do now. So we have spent the time since you and I last spoke, systematically locating and destroying every bastion of Enclave force we can. Liberty Prime has proven far more successful than any of us
Hell
could
yeah,
have
Liberty
hoped
Prime. Would you like if the main antagonist was a super mutant plot and said no? I would have liked it if they had followed in the footsteps of Fallout 1 and 2 and come up with a new antagonistic force. It was like I was saying before. The super mutants were the main antagonistic force in Fallout 1, led by the super mutant master. They were wiped out. So in Fallout 2, other than Marcus and maybe one other NPC, they don't show up. Instead, it's the Enclave who's the big antagonist. I would have very, very much preferred... I mean, if Bethesda really, really wanted to call back, yeah, they could have a small group of super mutants, and the Vault 87 thing isn't terrible. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's pretty hand wavy. Like I said, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you think about it for more than a couple minutes, because it's not like the Mariposa military base. They're not manufacturing them there. There's no reasonable way they got the numbers they have in the Capital Wasteland just out of that vault. I really would have preferred they just not put the Enclave in this game. I'm gonna see what they do with them in Broken Steel. Hopefully it's interesting, but I really just wish they hadn't put them in here at all. They should have come up with their own antagonistic force for Fallout 3. I don't know if they didn't have the confidence to do that, or if the mandate was just like pull out all the stops from the old game, you know, shove as many member berries into this as you can. And I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate what they did. It's a very fun game. It's a very solid game. As far as the plot goes, the Enclave is the weakest part of it. But I mean, they're there for like a minute before you convince them to self-cap. So, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think it was spoilers for a game you're probably never gonna play yourself, but I think in Fallout Tactics, the main antagonistic force was robots. I probably would have been happier if they had lifted from that, because if I remember correctly, Fallout Tactics isn't really canon, if that's something you care about. And not nearly as many people played Tactics as 1 or 2, so it would have been a cleaner lift from there. I don't know. They even could have riffed on the whole concept of the Enclave, like, because the Enclave was a West Coast entity. They were based out of that oil rig that the United States leadership had retreated to in the wake of the war. It would have been kind of cool if here on the East Coast, absent any kind of official leadership structure, a totally different entity had kind of come together, like fragments of the United States military or some group of senators in like a vault underneath the Capitol building or something. Go fucking like Hideo Kojima crazy and have some like gestalt of American concepts percolating under the White House or whatever. But yeah, they could have done a lot more with this other than just call in the Enclave for a minute to provide a weak antagonistic force. Senators are fucking nonstop for 200 years. Bethesda doesn't have the balls to make your antagonist in Fallout 3 a bunch of like inbred senators. Even though, oh boy, would that be saying something about America. What's going on with Purifier?
The Brotherhood has taken over control of the Purifier and is managing distribution of the water to the people of the Wasteland. If you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley.
Big boy.
He's heading up the on-site operation.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Cool. I have to go now.
Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
You never lost me, Elder Lions. I see Fox is right there. All right, so our next quest. Okay, just speak with Scribe Rothschild. Okay, so main plot of Fallout 3 defeated. All we've got now is Broken Steel. So I'm gonna stop here for tonight. I have done what I came here to do. Taking a quick glance at the actually, let's see here. I should do this. I know, Dick Dog, I know, but I actually have to work tomorrow. I have to be at work at 8:30. And it's past midnight here, so. So let me check the vote. Let me confirm that we will be continuing the. Yeah, I know it's early. I mean, on Monday it was 8 a.m. That was rough, and the place is a bit far from here, and parking's kind of a big pain in the ass. So, last chance to vote. If you haven't voted, if you want to get in there and get your chance to win a piece of heart. Actually, we can talk for a few minutes. Let me put on a bit of music for us to enjoy while we wind down. Should I change my vote to continue again? All right, well, let's have a look here. All right, yep, we are definitely continuing. We are most definitely continuing, but we will be continuing next week. My schedule is a little concatenated this week, so Monday, we will come back and start working on Broken Steel, which I am very, very excited to do. It's the one bit of Fallout 3 content that I've never done before. So yeah. Oh, Stellaris? Yeah, Stellaris has some really funny references to other sci-fi and games and stuff. I mean, it's such a huge sprawling game at this point. You shouldn't be surprised, so. All right, let's go ahead and do the drawing for the piece of heart here. Let's see what we got. Nah. All right, who's that going to? Who's that going to? Let me hand this out real quick. All right, looks like tonight's piece of heart goes to our friend Arcane. Congratulations, Arcane. Somebody go ahead and say the thing. There we go. Congratulations. Don't spend it all in one place. All right, what days will we be streaming this week? Okay, so I will be streaming tomorrow. Normally, I do Fallout 3 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I'm not gonna be streaming on Thursday. I'm not gonna be here this Thursday. So tomorrow night, I'm gonna go ahead and do Ocarina of Time. We're coming up on the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, and I wanna get to it. So tomorrow night, Ocarina of Time. Thursday is nothing. I will not be here. I will not be surprising you with the stream because I will not be at my computer. I'm gonna be on a little road trip. Friday will be an indie variety night. I still got a whole bunch of indie games to take a look at. So before they get any older, I want to go ahead and show them off to y'all. And then Saturday will be more Ocarina of Time. Sunday will be nothing because I'll stream on Sundays. And then Monday, we will be back to Fallout 3 and Broken Steel. So, that's the plan, chat. That's the plan. So yeah, just since I tend to give a little assessment of games when I finish them, I think Fallout 3 has aged just fine. It's certainly not the prettiest game. I mean, it wasn't the prettiest game even when it came out. A lot of people have trouble running this game now. I had none. Like, I really want to point this out. I have done the entire main plot. I've done all the DLC except Broken Steel. I have had no technical issues with this game whatsoever. It is completely unpatched. It is completely unmodded. It's just running right out of the proverbial box on Steam, and it is doing everything it needs to do for me. So I don't know, man. But yeah, I love Fallout 3. I loved Fallout 3 the first time I played it. I love Fallout 3 now. I think it's a great game. It has its own particular strengths. And I think its greatest strengths are in its open structure. You start in the middle of the map. You can go literally anywhere you want. You can do anything you want. It is wide open, and it straight up encourages that. And it's a great game for just jumping into and wandering around and finding something else cool. I think that's where this game is its best, when you're just exploring and finding neat stuff. The story, I would say on the whole, the story is fine. I think the concept is pretty solid. You know, you're not... I appreciate that you're saving the wasteland in a different way than you are in Fallout 1 and 2. In Fallout 1 and 2, there are clear militant forces that are threatening the lives of everyone around you. And you essentially go to war with them. In Fallout 3, it's really more about just bettering the wasteland. Even your struggle against the Enclave isn't so much about... You're not really fighting for the survival of the wasteland or the freedom of the wasteland. You're just kind of fighting for the soul of the wasteland. like, Colonel Autumn, he just wanted to run the Purifier under the Enclave banner. He wanted the Enclave to control it so that they would have more influence over the rest of the Capital Wasteland. But ultimately, the end result was still going to be people having greater access to fresh, clean water. I mean, look, he's a bastard, and I'm glad he's dead. But I do want to point out that he was opposed. Somebody mentioned in chat. Colonel Autumn was actually opposed to President Eden's whole genocide plan. He certainly wanted to run the Purifier for selfish, morally objectionable reasons, but he was still going to run the Purifier. So, yeah, you're not saving the wasteland. You're not averting a second apocalypse or another war or anything like that. You're making the wasteland a better place, and I like that. I like that about this game. I like that the stakes are different. They are high, but in a different way. Now, the actual story beats of Fallout 3, they get pretty bad by the end. The main plot does not play out very well. In particular, when the Enclave gets involved, and especially the original ending. The original ending was, without question, one of the worst game endings ever. And I'm very, very glad they changed it in Broken Steel, even if they did still have to be kind of petty about it. So, I've picked plenty of other nits with this game. I take certain issues with the voice acting, though that might be a me-specific thing. The minimization of radiation is an issue. The fact that water does not actually play a mechanically important role in the game. We could probably complain about the power scaling, but I mean, it's so far in the player's favor, and it's so much fun to become a living god stalking the wasteland that I can't really bring myself to make any kind of formal complaint about it. So, yeah, overall, a great game, chat. Really great game, still absolutely worth playing. Still absolutely worth your time. It was the entry point for a lot of people into the Fallout series, and I can respect it for that. It's a decent enough place to enter. If you played Fallout 1, well, if you grew up with Fallout 1 and 2 like I did, you're gonna have some more specific issues with it, but also I will forever and always be genuinely grateful for Bethesda to carry on the Fallout line and give us games where you can actually walk around in an immersive Fallout world. So, still allowing they changed the mandatory suicide ending. Bitterness that made me vote against continuing this game. Problem resolved. Could almost just have no antagonist at all. That would have been too out there for Bethesda. Yeah, it would have. I would have very much been in support of that. I think that it probably would have been the best compromise, honestly, if they weren't confident in coming up with a completely new antagonist for the game. Yeah, just have you set up the Purifier and deal with like the complications of that. We did get Liberty Prime, and Liberty Prime is absolutely a highlight. I love that part of the game. Be cool to see post-game DLC. I'm excited to see the fruits of our labor, which of course most games don't let the players still enjoy. Yeah, we'll see. I actually don't remember if much changes post-game. I have to assume the waterways are now non-irradiated. I hope. Oh, I want to point out one other thing about President Eden's genocide plan. I don't remember when this comes up specifically, but I seem to recall the big flaw in his plan actually being that the average like human wastelander at this point in the timeline has enough small, like, benign mutations in them that his modified FEV would have actually killed everybody. They allude to that in the ending with Ron Perlman's narration, where when he's talking about how the lone wanderer did not agree to implement the president's plan, it saved the rest of the people of the wasteland. I think that was kind of like a side existential threat to everyone. So Yeah, I don't know. I actually would be kind of curious to know how the post game plays out if you do install the FEV vial. I'm guessing it's a poison. It's a process that takes a long time to implement. So I don't think they'd just like delete all the ghouls and super mutants from the game if you do that. But yeah. Anyway, chat, I've rambled long enough. I really do need to get to bed. So let me find somebody for y'all to raid if anybody is up at this hour, and we'll reconvene tomorrow for some Ocarina of Time. I think I will send you to Big Sig tonight. He is doing Dark Souls 3. A game I will raid and run from because I haven't gotten to that one yet. We still have to do Dark Souls 2 at some point. So yeah, anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for the epic conclusion of Fallout 3, but not the end of our particular adventure. For those of you that have never seen this game or never seen the ending of it, I hope it was an eye-opening experience for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you out tomorrow night for the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody!